So, Lavanya, conversion rate optimization. So this part of the process, I made it a step in the process because I think it's one of the easiest wins for any new website. And that is, we've gotten people to come to your website. What do we want them to accomplish? And that's really what I'm asking in step 5 of the conversion rate optimization process is when they come to your site, what can they do that makes your company money? Now, for most of us, that is contact us so that we can provide a service.
Mm-hmm.
For some of us, it's purchase this product, right? If we're selling a product, like whether that product is, sweaters for dogs, or like Tricia has a product, get an audit for your local listings. But the point is we have to focus on what is the goal of the website and how can we get more of the goals. Now, a couple steps earlier in the whole SEO process, you've set up goals to track your conversions in analytics.
Yeah, that I was looking at that being my contact page, but I also have like other contact forms throughout the website. But one of them, it was supposed to be for like a free download or something. Could that be a part of a conversion rate, or it has to be something that is going to make want the person to call you for your service?
Okay, so there are two kinds of conversions for any website. One is the hard lead and one is the soft lead.
Oh.
So the hard lead is, hey, service provider, I'd like to pay you money for what you do. Like that's the hard lead.
Mm-hmm.
Every website should have a hard lead. Buy from me, contact me for a quote, whatever that hard lead is. But it's probably a good idea that your website also have a soft lead as well. And the soft lead might be something like download this PDF. Or the soft lead might be something like get an audit. Something that is for someone who's not ready to pay you for your services, but you want to give them an opportunity to do something. And that soft lead isn't necessarily something you make money. Like I don't make money from a free website audit, but I offer it.
Right.
But what I want from that free website audit is, first of all, someone to start to think about working with me.
Mm-hmm.
I add them to my email list so that they start getting me emails so I can kind of drip them into conversion. But they're not ready. Another way is like, another thinking about this is the marry me button and the date me button. The hard lead is the marry me. Well, I really want to work with this service provider. I'm going to marry that person. I'm going to contact them and we're going to make an arrangement. The dating is, I think I like this person and I want to test the waters. So I want to hit that, download the PDF and kind of get to know more about this person.
Okay.
So when you're talking about the two kinds of conversions, hard, soft, marry me, date me, yes, you should probably have both of those. But one of the things is to make sure it's really, really easy and clear to your website visitors how to do each. And that's what we mean by conversion rate optimization. The goal is when someone comes to your website, it is perfectly clear exactly what they can do to get your service.
Okay.
There's sometimes people want to be more subtle about it. But your website visitor is coming because they need a solution, need help.
Mm-hmm.
And so we want to make it very clear how they can get that help by making it front and center what the conversion is. Don't think of it as obnoxious. I mean, it doesn't have to be obnoxious. It shouldn't be like, but it should be direct. Like, and sometimes we're scared of asking for the direct. And that's what the conversion rate process is trying to help us think through, is what is beneficial. So let's, I'm going to share my screen. So here is the conversion rate optimization process. And, there's the goal of this process is to find at least one way to improve your conversion rate and test it. So it's not, the goal of this is just to test and find one way that you can make it easier for your customers to contact you. And that's the problem. There's really not a strict process here. You just want to look and see how things can be better. So I'm offering something Google offered a few years ago called the Lead Gen Playbook, which is what it suggests you can do to make your conversion rate improve. You could also use a screen capture system like Hotjar. They have a free plan to test how people are interacting with your website. Look at your mobile site to see how well your mobile site does. Sometimes when people build mobile sites, they don't think about conversion. But in reality, a lot of people are trying to convert off mobile. If we make it hard for them on mobile, maybe one thing you can do to get more conversions is making your mobile site better. Page speed is directly related to how well people are able to convert. That's one of the advantages of a fast website. Trust factors to your site can make it more likely for someone to convert. A privacy policy or terms of service can make it more likely for someone to want to convert. Adding a phone number. Sometimes people just want to get on the phone. But the point is, with this process, is once you've identified one place for improving, try it out. You could use a tool like Google Optimize to do a strict A/B test. Or you could do what we call poor man's A/B testing, which is try something and see if you get more or less after a month or so.
Okay.
But I wouldn't recommend skipping it, because to be honest, this is probably the first thing of value I do for most of my clients, because either their website isn't designed for conversion, and so they don't think about this.
Okay.
And
so
if I
go ahead.
I was to say, if I can do something to make it easier for people to convert, they might start getting conversions and they instantly start making money even before the SEO campaign is really working.
Okay, so the conversion can be another goal I can set up with the within Google Analytics is my conversion, which could be a free download or free audit or something like that.
Mm-hmm. And what I'm trying to suggest you do with this process is make it easier for people to do that. Maybe it's make it easier for them to find it.
Okay.
Make it more clear what they can do or what they'll get out of it. So do something in your site that you think will help you get more of the conversions that you're tracking.
Okay.
I have one client that the first thing I did, like day one on their agreement, is we made their phone number bigger. The phone number was really subtle and hidden, and you couldn't see it. And we just made it bigger, and they started getting phone calls. It was just that simple.
Oh, okay.
And that was, I would call that conversion rate up. We made the phone number bigger. Guess what? They got more phone calls. But these kinds of things, especially if we didn't build our own website, and we have a client's website, it's a lot easier for us to see the why it's hard to contact this website. And I just want everyone to take a moment to stop and think about what they can do to make their website convert better.
Okay.
That is